Data analysis. Complete. Running system diagnosis. Loading fighter information. Updating drivers. Installation complete. Armor system version 11 complete.
I woke up, climbing out of my pod. My memory files updating me on how long it had been since I was last booted up. A line of text appeared on the upper right corner of my iris screen. 4 months, 13 days since last boot up. Current date, March 8th, 20XX. I scanned around the update pod room. It was dark and empty. If it wasn't for the fact that I just got booted up, I would have believed the power was out. Walking out of the main laboratory, I expected to run into my sister, diligently sleeping on the floor. However, I was not greeted by her cheery face, nor was I greeted by any other robot. Perhaps she was just out. The lab did seem spotless, after all. I walked up to the main console and looked at the enormous screen. On it was a video, paused midway through. Curious, I clicked the play button. The camera zoomed in on some sort of small flame that was floating above the floor. The doctor came into frame and knelt down. Inspecting the flame, he motioned his hand and the camera zoomed in closer. As it did, I clutched the counter. The flame held inside it a vision of a red robot with a face guard and buzzsaw blade attached on its forehead. I couldn't believe it. There was just no way. But then, why else would I have been turned back on? I started to step away from the console. This was all too much to process. Then my foot hit something. I turned around and saw a small broom with it rolling away on the floor. I dashed out of the room. The doctor was probably in danger. That had to be why I was woken. Everyone was dark and empty, though, except for one. The doorway held a strange glow to it. I shifted into my arm cannon mode, cautiously started to walk inside. In the room, a shelf was stacked with hundreds of those floating little flames, all in containment units. If I could feel shock now, I would. Every flame held the image of a robot that I had fought throughout the years. I looked around the room frantically. The doctor had to be here somewhere. He was not, however. Something had happened to him, and my only clue was a small transceiver that was on the floor. One the doctor always kept on his person. I picked it up and read the message. Code R1D3LY. At least I knew why I was awoken.